Okay, let's just, oh my gosh, oh, okay, hold on. This is the greatest Disney cruise announcement that we have ever been a part of. This is mind-boggling, mind-blowing. In case you missed it, Disney released information about the Disney Wish, the latest and greatest Disney cruise ship. They gave us dates, they gave us restaurants, they gave us so much. We're gonna go through it all. This is gonna be a longer video. I hope you enjoy it. I am so excited to go over everything that's been announced, think about what it could be like in person, go a little bit deeper. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Let's do it. We're gonna go over everything, absolutely everything, but the first thing that came up on my mind, the first thing that I was thinking of right away were the dates. When is it sailing? When can you book? Let's do that first, then we're gonna get into all the small details about the ship. The Disney Wish officially takes its inaugural voyage on June 9th, 2022, more than a year away from now. Nonetheless, booking for this very special cruise starts in less than a month from the time that this video was created. To give you a bit of reference, when Disney announces new sailings, like for a spring, 2022 or whatever it is for all their ships, they usually tier the booking. Those who have been on more Disney cruises, part of the Castaway Club, can book before those who are going, who are first time, maybe it's your third time, different levels of the Castaway Club. Looking for more information about Castaway Club, I've got a video all about it. You can find it in the description of this video. That's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about is how Disney has broken this down. If you've never sailed with Disney before May 27th, we got that. But if you are a Platinum Castaway Club member with more than 25 sailings, one day, you can book as early as May 17th, 2021. More than 20 sailings, you can book May 18th. More than 15 sailings, May 19th. All the Platinum Castaway Club members, meaning 10 or more, May 20th, and then Gold Castaway Club members, May 24th. The day after May 25th, Disney Vacation Club and Adventure Insiders can book that very special Disney Wish, and Silver Castaway Club can book the day before the general public, May 26th, 2021. The booking window opens at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are hoping to book the Disney Wish, you definitely want to be on the phone or on your computer early in the morning, as early as possible, to get your spot on board this ship. It's going to be extremely popular. We're going to go over why now. Disney has already posted several of the itineraries on the Disney Cruise Line website. Now, at the time of filming, Disney has already published the information about the itineraries for this magical ship. The one and only inaugural cruise, the maiden voyage, is a 5-night Bahamian cruise on June 9th. You can rest assured this is going to be booked up faster than any of us could possibly imagine, and will also be equally expensive. I'll get back to that in a bit. Then we also got some 3-night Bahamian cruises and some 4-night Bahamian cruises. In total, right now we've got 32 cruises on the website at the time of filming for the Disney Wish. More will no doubt be added with time. Okay, we know the dates, we know when we have to make those reservations. Let's get into the depth of this video here, where we're talking about what was announced, why this is so exciting, and then we're gonna get back at the end, talk about prices and all those different things that I'm predicting. One of the first things that Disney shared with us was the amazing Aqua Mouse water coaster. Now, imagine Crush and Gusher at sea. If you've ever been to Typhoon Lagoon before, Crush and Gusher basically is a water coaster. You're in a tube and you make your way along the water. From the glimpses that we got, you go up a very steep hill, and when you're in there, something special happens, and then you go around like the aqueduct, going up and down and all around, seeing all around as you go. But when you look at the image, you'll notice that the outside of the Wish is kind of just that ramp. It's kind of a closed ramp, goes all the way up. Disney gave us a sneak peek. It's actually filled with screens and a story. They hinted at it right before they mentioned it in the stream. It was amazing, talking about, Mickey and Minnie and all that. I'm like, what are they talking about? Sure enough, as you go on this slide, you go up that hill, right, for the Crush and Gusher style slide at sea, and you see Mickey and Minnie in an exclusive cartoon just for the Disney Wish, where they're basically scuba diving, something like that, going along there with you. It's so exciting. It's so exciting to think about this, because this is something we have never seen before. You go in the water, right, in a tube, watching this cartoon as you make your way on the slide. This is next level. I'm so excited. Aqua Mouse. This is amazing. It's 760 feet of winding tubes suspended above the decks. Awesome. In addition, Disney gave us a sneak peek of more of the pools that you'll find all along that top deck. If you look at the video, you can actually see all of these pools kind of spread out this time. They're separated into different smaller pools. That is very exciting. You'd think, the larger pool. No, now they have the smaller pools. Now this is the family play area. They also have a kids play area themed after Toy Story. Very exciting. But you can see they have completely changed how the pool layout will be. I think this is a great idea because then you don't get the big crowds all at once in one pool. You can kind of separate out into different pools. Maybe even different age groups, like younger and then a little bit older in the family, you know what I mean? In addition, Disney also gave us a look at the adult-only area called Quiet Cove. And you remember how much David, my brother, and I love those hot tubs right at the edge of the fantasy. Disney did it. They brought those hot tubs or pools to the edge, making it an infinity hot tub or pool at the back of the ship for adults. You will get more sun, but maybe that's a great thing. Maybe that's exactly what you're looking for. I am so excited. An infinity hot tub / pool. Imagine Aulani's version of that hot tub or pool looking out at the sea. Just envision it. It's going to be a dream come true. Getting to the dining is so exciting. Disney did hint at the fact that all the dining experiences are going to be unique for the Wish, and they promised. They definitely fulfilled it. I'm telling you, first one up. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Arendelle, a Frozen dining adventure. Frozen themed dining, right? You think to yourself, oh great, Frozen themed dining. I'm all about it. Sounds good. No. This is a Frozen show while you eat. Imagine Elsa with her powers in the middle of the stage, just powers going throughout the ship, throughout that area where imagine what Disney can do with this. They can take this is the next level of dining. Right here, we're gonna see it on the Wish, and I cannot wait for this experience. They say it's almost like a dinner show, at least that's the hint that I'm getting. This is going to be incredible, and that's only one of the many restaurants on board. Elsa, Anna, Kristoff, and Olaf are all going to be there, and I'm hoping that you'll have the opportunity to say hi to them. It looked like in the video Anna was walking around. We didn't see Olaf or Kristoff yet. We'll see them, I'm sure, when we get on board. I'm so looking forward to that, but I'm not sure if we'll actually be able to meet Elsa as she's walking around. Maybe this will be more of like her performing and then the others walking around, but somehow I feel like Elsa will be walking around. We'll see. All the dining on board. Okay, get ready. Next one, Worlds of Marvel. This is the one we don't know anything about, basically, but they give us a very sneak peek. You basically go in and you are a part of the Avengers experience. This is going to be another one of those, I imagine, dining shows where possibly, very possibly, Iron Man will walk around. Black Panther, Spider-Man could walk around during your dining experience, or perhaps there'll be like a mission and you'll see like the Guardians go through. I have no idea. All I know is it's going to be an unbelievable, not to miss experience on board this Marvel dining. It's called, again, Worlds of Marvel. Worlds of Marvel. You go in, make sure you're wearing Marvel when you walk into this restaurant. It's going to be an unbelievable experience, and I have a feeling you're going to be able to interact in some way or another. Remember, it's dining, so you're not going to be running around, but somehow I see interactivity when you're eating in some small way that Disney kept hinting at it. I don't know which dining experience I'm most excited for. The last one of the 3 rotation is 1923. This is, oh my gosh, this one. Okay, this is the Walt Disney Hollywood Glitz and Glamour, kind of like that black and white, the original Hollywood, Walt himself. A lot of memorabilia will be there. This is like Disney memorabilia restaurant. And this is going to be one that I think, just of all of them, those of us who love Disney so much, we're going to love Frozen, love it, love Frozen and Marvel, love it. But the 1923, somehow that's the one that I just keep going to, like, I kind of want to, that's so exciting. I can't wait. And I can only imagine the type of food that's served at all of these restaurants. You think to yourself, okay, we've got the Let It Go cake, where you have to say, let it go, before the server can hand you the cake. Or maybe you say, Avengers Assemble, before you get the salad with a shield in it. Or maybe 1923, you're able to kind of go whistle along with Mickey, whatever it is. I don't know what it's gonna be, Steamboat Willie, whatever it is. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for all the dining, and that's not it. Here's the exclusive dining as well. Now, if you're looking for an upgraded Disney dining experience, and you know I love the brunch, Disney has Palo returning. So excited for it. Love this one. They've enhanced it. You can see all throughout the restaurant has been changed. More of a modern, contemporary feel. Very excited for it. While you're waiting, you can hang out at one of the lounges. We're going to get back to a lounge in a minute. Called the Rose. The Rose looks great. Elegant. Great for like when you're in that formal night. You got your suit on. You got your dress on. Whatever you're doing. And you head off to Palo. But you also head off to another restaurant, a brand new one on board called Enchanté. That's how you say it. Think of Lumiere when you say it. You say to yourself, okay, this is the restaurant that's like the step above. They're gonna have very like fancy food. Imagine just super luxury 5-star dining all throughout Enchanté. I am very excited for all of it. Disney did talk a lot about the food in terms of, with the chefs who are gonna be putting it together. It looks fantastic. We can only imagine how incredible it's all going to taste. I would not be surprised if when we're on board, we find our new favorite food ever. That's how much I believe Disney dining is taking this to the next level. I believe that. When we first saw some of the concept art for the Wish, we saw the lobby atrium. Looked great, but it definitely felt a little bit different. Now we know why. They turned the camera around and we actually saw this amazing stage in the lobby called the Grand Hall. It's part of the Grand Hall. There's a stage right there in the hallway, just in the atrium. And you say to yourself, this is not how Disney's configured ships before. It's truly not. But we can envision Disney's gonna have some of those very special celebrations at that stage. It's a smaller stage, right? It's not a bigger stage. It's not the main stage. We've still got that, but it's another stage on board. Very exciting. Of course, Disney's brought back the Walt Disney Theater, and they did hint at all new shows. Genie of the Lamp is returning. Very excited for that. I know there are a lot from California because you remember we had Aladdin in California for a long time. It was great. We loved it. I saw it. I loved it. They're bringing something, not the same thing, probably something else, to the Disney Wish. A lot of us super excited about that. In addition, there's the Wonderland and Neverland cinemas where they're going to be showing first-run Disney films. During the video, Disney mentioned several of the lounges and bars. We learned about Luna and several other spots, but there's one. There's one. As soon as I saw it, it caught my attention. It's called the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. This is mind-blowing. This is the next level of Disney interactivity, entertainment, and immersion. You are going to be able to board, on board the Disney Wish, a transport to a bar somewhere else, in a galaxy far, far away. The way I envision it, you get in this transport, you look out the window, maybe it's an elevator, we don't know, magical. You step in, you look at the window, right, and you blast off from the side of the Wish. You see the Wish leave you behind, and then you go to this bar. This is so exciting. This is so exciting. Imagine the entire scene's gonna change. You're gonna see Tatooine, you're gonna see Bespin, you're gonna see planets from Star Wars, you're gonna be able to try those Star Wars drinks. Imagine Oga's Cantina, but on a cruise ship. I mean, okay, we're on the same page, right? This is so exciting. This is next level Disney. Right here on the Disney Wish. Next up, we've got the kids clubs. And of course, the Marvel Superhero Academy looks incredible, better than ever. One of the entryways to get to the Superhero Academy, I would imagine going from one deck to another, is actually a slide from the lobby atrium. I really hope they let some older kids try the slide. I have a feeling they won't let me try the slide, but you get the idea. Kids can slide down in this slide to get to the kids club. So exciting. Now, in addition, Disney featured this really cool, I'm guessing it's VR mapping of a costume. You can actually see a kid touch their magic band to a special panel and then turn into Black Panther and then hang out with Black Panther. That is awesome. I imagine this is kind of the evolution of some of the kind of VR mapping we've been seeing Disney playing with in recent years. Part of me thinks this is a costume that you try on yourself and you can customize. Another part of me thinks it's VR. I'm not sure. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'm debating with myself. Is it VR? Is it mapped to the child, or is it you get to design it and then wear it? I don't know. I'm split. I think it's VR though. Disney is also introducing Fairy Tale Hall, where you'll be able to hang out with some of your favorite princesses. Don't forget, this is only for kids. And that brings us to the next part that's going to be, I'm going to be looking forward to the open house of the next one, called the Walt Disney Imagineering Lab. The Walt Disney Imagineering Lab is a first of its kind opportunity for kids to discover the secrets of Disney Imagineering with hands-on activities and interactive experiences. This is the thing that us adults who love Disney want to go to a lot. Like this is the thing. Let's do this. So we need one of these for adults. Don't worry, if you're like me and you're a little bit of an older kid and you love the Imagineering and all what goes behind it, there will be open houses, I'm sure, for these things where we'll be able to see and experience a lot of this. From the sneak peeks that we saw, they're going to be riding on the roller coasters of the future, building animatronics of the future. You can only envision what Disney is planning with this innovative Imagineering lab on board the Disney Wish. I can see so many generations of Imagineers and engineers inspired by this lab and labs like it, which I'm hoping we'll see more of all around. I'm thinking Walt Disney World in the future. Just there's so many amazing, absolutely amazing things to come out of something like this. In addition, Disney does mention the Small World Nursery and Edge and Vibe, which we've seen from other Disney cruise ships, will return as well. So younger travelers, you still have your spaces on board. Disney didn't show us all the details about that. There are plenty of things they have left out of this announcement, but there's even more. The Census Spa has returned to the Disney Cruise Line. It's always been there. It's just great to see it's still there. You have the spa, you've got the workout area, fitness center, and of course the Rainforest Room, which I love, which I'm sure will be enhanced to the next level. Disney also showed us some of the rooms, and this is where it gets extremely exciting. You can look at some of these pictures, and it's just incredible to see the artwork behind the bed. You can see a lot of the layout is similar, but they've been really smart about where they put the bed. Storage is everywhere. You have more space all throughout. They did preview one of those rooms with a 2-story spiral staircase. We can imagine this being something like the Walt Disney Suite of Concierge. Very exciting just to see the pictures. But something that really shocked me, something that I'm really excited about, more than 70% of the rooms you'll find on the Wish will have a veranda. More than 70%. That is very exciting. I'll be looking forward to see how they do that all throughout the ship when we actually see it in person. There are so many things to be excited about for the upcoming Disney Wish, but there are a few little secrets and spoilers that I think Disney kind of sprinkled in there that I want to show you. At one point during the video, you can see Disney Imagineer Sashi actually make the Doctor Strange motion to make the next transition happen. So you can envision with Marvel, somehow Doctor Strange is going to play a big role. I imagine that's going to play into the actual kids club, but also into the dining experience. That's how I see it. Not 100% sure. Don't forget, she's a great Imagineer. She made a lot of the kids clubs, I'm sure, with a big team. They all did it together. It's amazing. But you see Sashi does that, and you imagine, okay, Doctor Strange going to play a very large role. Super exciting. Throughout some of the presentation, you see the Blue Fairy on top of that very special stage that we saw in the Grand Atrium, and it gives us other ideas about what she might do and what other roles she might play to perhaps welcome you on board for a character meet and greet of the future, for picture opportunities. Somehow that secondary balcony, I have no question, will be a part of the experience as you either step on board or leave or perhaps take a picture. Disney also mentioned Hero Zone, where imagination meets active play, and you have to wonder, Hero Zone. Okay, so is this something to do with that dining experience, or perhaps more with the kids club, or is it something totally separate? In the post from Disney Parks blog, it looks like it's separate. Like this is a separate part of the ship that they're just not telling us yet. We can imagine there are a lot of surprises we're still gonna find on board, and we really don't know much about the shopping. There was nothing mentioned about shopping on board, so there's no doubt Disney has kept a lot of these secrets for us to be surprised in the future. In that tour of the stateroom, we can see a lot of different really cool things throughout, whether that's Starry Night on the ceiling or some of the artwork throughout. And you can also see some of the windows. It looks like those are magic windows where you can see like the virtual, look outside. But look at the shower. The shower is really interesting. It's a lot larger than any shower we've seen on board before. And considering the fact that this is a brand new cruise ship 10 years from the Fantasy, you can only envision how much roomier it's going to feel inside. Disney gets very innovative when it comes to space management on board. I cannot wait to see how this is really going to feel like home away from home. A lot more space that I think we're used to on board. Looking at the 1923 render art, you can actually see there's Beauty and the Beast on the left-hand side, and beyond, even more of those Disney drawings. Now I envision that there's going to be some of the modern drawings, right? Some of the modern parts, but I also can, at least in my imagination, think about how maybe they're going to kind of tie into more of the Disney memorabilia memorabilia. They didn't mention that it would be memorabilia. That's me hoping that it will be that. But 1923, that's when the Walt Disney Company was founded, right? That's Walt Disney. Think about that. I imagine more kind of the history, more of the Walt himself. I'm really looking forward to that. I gotta tell you, Disney has shared a lot with this update, more than I thought they would. I didn't think they'd give us all these details, but they gave us so much, and there's already a tremendous amount of hype and anticipation for the opening of this very special cruise ship, which again sails summer, June 9th, 2022. The big question that I've heard from several friends at this point already is, what is the price going to look like for that maiden voyage? It's going to be expensive, it is, but don't forget, the maiden voyage is only the one, right? But they're going to have the inaugural sailing season throughout that entire 31, 32 cruises that we see online. So if you're looking to sail with the inaugural cruise of the Disney Wish, any of these will include the inaugural piece of it. Yes, there is only one maiden voyage, but if you don't get maiden voyage, it's still an inaugural cruise. I would love to be on the maiden voyage. I would. I'm going to tell you right now, it would be a dream come true for me. I'm not sure if it's going to happen. The reason, I'm a gold level Castaway Club member. Being a gold level member means that I have been on more than 5 Disney cruises. I've actually been on 6, and that means that I'll also be able to book before silver and those in DVC and those who are just kind of general public who have never been on board a Disney cruise before. That being said, so many amazing friends love the Disney Cruise Line. They've been on multiple 20+ Disney cruises. I would imagine that most of that maiden voyage is going to be sold out by the time it makes it to those in the Gold Castaway Club category. Now, that's not a guarantee. It's not. That's my prediction, but I think it's possible. I don't know. I'm hoping that it's open for those in the Gold Castaway Club level, but we'll find out together. Now back to pricing. Inaugural cruise, as you would imagine, is going to be more expensive than any other time. So if you're looking to save a little bit of money, probably wait until after the inaugural season. That being said, inaugural season only happens once, ever, for a ship, right? You can't go back to the Disney Fantasy inaugural season. It's gonna be sailing for years to come, but you can't go back to the inaugural. So it's just something I'm really excited about. I hope we get a chance to go. It's going to be great, and I have a feeling that even after it opens to the general public, there will still be a lot of slots available throughout the inaugural season. Maiden voyage will fill up, but throughout the inaugural season, we will see spaces. So don't worry if you've never sailed with Disney before and you're hoping to be on board with the inaugural season, you will have an opportunity. There's no question. With 32 cruises with the inaugural season, I have no doubt. Now let's get back to price, and I want to remind you these are just my predictions. There is no confirmation from anyone about what the prices could look like. However, given what we saw for the inaugural cruise season for the Disney Fantasy, cruise rooms upwards of $8,000 just for the stateroom itself for 1 or 2 guests, we can envision that the maiden voyage anyway of the Disney Wish, many of those rooms, I would not be surprised, will be over $10,000. That's my prediction. Cannot guarantee it, but we'll see together. I could be wrong, I could, but I personally think we're gonna see a lot of rooms over that amount of money. That being said, once we get into the inaugural season after the maiden voyage, I think the prices will come down quite a bit. So we'll see, still inaugural prices, inaugural season, so upwards of probably still in the $5,000, $6,000, $8,000 range, I would imagine. But again, these are 3 and 4 nights, so maybe a little bit less than that. But still, they are going to be expensive at first. You've never been a part of inaugural season before, just know that it's expensive. As you can tell, I am extremely excited for the Disney Wish and cannot wait to step on board. What am I most excited about? I don't know. I'm gonna say probably that Star Wars lounge. That just, oh my gosh, that looks awesome. The dining and the Marvel dining, so much. Let me know what you're most excited about for the Disney Wish in the comments below. And in addition, let me know if you're going to try and make it on board for the inaugural sailing. Maybe not the maiden voyage, but inaugural sailing. And what level Castaway Club are you? Or if you're a silver, it means you've been between 1 and 5 times on the Disney Cruise Line. 5 and 10 is gold, and anything more than 10 cruises is platinum. If you've not been on the Disney cruise before, it means you are not a member of the Castaway Club yet, but maybe one day. Thank you so much for being a part of the magic with me today. Until next time, ahoy! Have a magical day.